Hello everybody, this is Sean from minifigpriceguide.com, and today I'm going to share with you my set of licensed Speed Champions Lego minifigures. We have quite a few figures. We've got some figures from Audi, Bugatti, Ferrari, Chevrolet, Ford, McLaren, Mercedes, and Porsche. It's a pretty big line that's been well represented. Some lines have been represented more than others. As you can see, there's only one Bugatti and two Audis, but there's I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 13 Ferrari figures. So quite a bit. What I'm going to do is walk you through each of the lines so you can take a look at the figures and get some close-ups on them. So first up, we've got the Audi figures. We've got an R8 driver and an R18 driver. In the back, you can see some great artwork on the logos. This Audi logo is actually one of the logos that drew me to this line. I saw this torso while I was browsing Bricklink once. Great set of figures. Next up, we've got Bugatti. If you're only going to collect one, this would probably be the easiest one to collect since there is only one. I imagine we'll get another one of these since they've obviously got the name. Great Bugatti logo on this guy. Then we've got 4 Chevrolet Camaro figures. The first one up is the drag race official. Now, he's not actually marked Chevrolet, but he's called the Chevy drag race official, so I went and included him. Then we've got 2 Camaro drivers, a male and a female. And we've got the Corvette Z06 driver. On the backs, as with all these figures, have great logos and great artwork. There's your Corvette Racing logo. There's your 2 Camaro logos. And then you've got your race car official, who's logoless. Next up, we've got the Ferrari figures, which there's quite a few of these, so I'll just start going through them. First up, we've got a driver, and we've got a female engineer, a male engineer. We've got a couple of pit crew members. I think there's 5 of them in total. Then we've got a couple of, see, there's a female pit crew member also. We've got 3 drivers, a black helmet, a white helmet, and a gray helmet. Then we've got our technician, and we've got finally the last Ferrari driver. Great set of figures, logos all over these, mobile logos, Shell logos, Ferrari logos. You can see the backs are equally well endowed. Quite a few of them have similar logos. You can see the horse if you look there. There's Ferrari and Shell. The newest ones have this, I'll have to look this up, but it's FXXK logo on all 3 of the newest ones from the set. I'll have to look up what that actually is. But again, the Ferrari line is the most representative of any of the Speed Champions figures. Now, I didn't collect the original Ferrari figures because they were stickers, and I'm not as huge of a fan of stickers. So I've only got, once these came out with torso printing, I jumped all over these. Next up, we have the Ford line. There's 5 figures, or 6 figures in the Ford line. You got our 2 GT40 drivers, one from 1966 in the tan overalls, and one from 2016 in the white overalls. And we got our Mustang driver and our Ford Hot Rod driver. Excuse me, it's a Raptor driver is the first one here. And then our Hot Rod driver. There's our Mustang driver. And then we got a Ford race official. Now, this race official, unlike the Camaro, is actually marked. Oops. Minor technical difficulties, folks. Alright, here's the back of the Ford ones. Now, this, in my opinion, is one of the better logos. You can see the Ford logo looks great. The Model A driver doesn't have a logo, but the race car official and the other drivers do. This particular one has the EcoBoost logo. Now this figure I've heard has been being given away at some car shows also. Same figure, same torso, different heads, and different helmets as well. The Ford line is great, and the printing on them is spectacular. Next up we have the McLaren line. We've got a McLaren driver, then we've got 2 pit crew members, a male and a female. And then we've got our 2 race car drivers, one with a blue helmet and one with a gray helmet. The backs of these figures say either McLaren, you can see on this one, or MercedesBenz, or Mobile. There's 2 Mobiles, and then here's another McLaren. As I said before, this whole line is riddled with some great licensed character printing. Next up, we've got the Mercedes-Benz line. We've got a female and a male pit crew member. These all have the Petronas marking for Mercedes-Benz. Then we've got the Petronas team manager. Got the Petronas race car driver with the black helmet and the white helmet. And then finally we've got the AMG GT3 driver. These all say, well, here's AMG logo. Here we've got a Petronas with Mercedes-Benz. Here's just Petronas logo. And here's 2 more Mercedes-Benz Petronas logos. Now, these guys actually have some green in them that's a little bit hard to see right now. There you can see it a little better. Alright, last but not least, we have the Porsche line. Now, originally the Porsche line was one of my favorites to collect, but I still love the printing on the Porsche line, but I think they've kind of mixed up the colors a little bit too much. And maybe Porsche does this in the racing, but, you know, why does the orange suit guy have a blue helmet? I'll have to look that up, but they just don't seem to match that well. So first up, we've got the 917K driver. Then we've got the 919 hybrid driver. We've got a male and a female Porsche mechanic. And we've got a green, an orange, and a white race car driver. They've all got the Porsche and the Porsche Motorsport logo on them. It's hard to see the Porsche logo. It's in red, which that's a terrible color for video. But they've all got that on their Porsche. Then it says Motorsport. This one says Porsche DMG Mori. Overall, you see, got quite a few figures. I'll line them back up. Hold on one second. As you can see, the least represented is Bugatti, then Audi, then Chevrolet. Then it looks like McLaren, then Mercedes and Porsche and Ford are about the same, and then Ferrari is the obvious winner. Thanks everybody for checking this out. I hope you subscribe to my channel and check out my Lego website, minifigpriceguide.com. Thanks again.